Hello everyone, welcome to my channel MK Mantra. And today we are going to cover an important topic, that is the difference between Made and Madeni. So I will first write the topic here, that what is the topic we are covering today? Difference between Made and Madeni. Okay, difference between Made and Madeni. So let me tell you that, just give me a moment. Okay. So first I will write, just give me a moment. Okay. So first I will write Made meaning and then I will write Made meaning. Made meaning is until. Okay. And Made ni meaning is by this time. Made meaning is until and Made ni meaning is by this time. Definitely, if I am writing like this, it will be difficult for you exactly what I'm trying to say. So, to make you understand this topic, I want to explain you first continuous action and non-continuous action, the difference between continuous action and non-continuous action. So, our topic will be what is the difference between continuous and what is the difference between continuous and non-continuous actions. If I say I sleep from uh, 10 p.m. IST to 5 a.m. IST, can you say that this is a continuous action? Yes, this is a continuous action because when you have started sleeping, which is 10 o'clock, then that continuous activity happened until you woke up. So this is a continuous action. If I say I studied from 7 a.m. IST to 10 a.m. IST, is it a continuous action? Yes, this is a continuous action. Why? This is a continuous action because you started study from 7 and then you ended up at 10 a.m. So between 7 to 10, it was your continuous action. Okay. But if I say that I will submit the report by 7 a.m. IST, is it a continuous action? No, it is not a continuous action. So the person is saying that I will try my best to submit you the report before 7 a.m. IST. Understand the meaning? When I say I will submit the report by 7 a.m. IST, generally it means that the person has to submit the report before 7 a.m. IST. Before this certain time, the person has to submit the report. So, is it a continuous action? No, it's not a continuous action. Okay, because the person will just fulfill the target. It's not a continuous action. So, it's a non-continuous action. If I say that I'll submit homework by day after tomorrow, is it a continuous action? No, it's not a continuous action, because if, let's take an example, I will use this line for me that I'll submit the homework by day after tomorrow. So it means I have to submit my homework before day after tomorrow, because day after tomorrow is a deadline. I have to submit before it. And this is not a continuous action. Why? It's a target. I have to do it, I submit it. But what is a continuous action? Let's take an example. I'm making a YouTube channel here. So YouTube video here, and it took me 15-20 minutes. So I said that I started my video at 10 o'clock and I ended up at 10:15. So is it a continuous action? Yes, because from 10 to 10:15, I continued my video, right? So the use of Made and Madeni depends on if you understand what is continuous action and what is not continuous action. Let me ask few questions from my end. If I say that um, I will do jogging from 4 to 7, 4 to 7. Is it a continuous action? Yes, because from 4 to 7, I'll do jogging. If I say that I'll come home by 5 o'clock, is it a continuous action? No, it's not a continuous action, because you said that the deadline is 5, so you have to come back home before 5. Okay. So now the question arises that if the action is continuous, okay, if the action is continuous, so you will use Made. And if the action is non-continuous, you will use Made Ni. Okay, I repeat. If the action is continuous, you will use Made. If the action is non-continuous, so you will use Made Ni. I would like, for example, Kuji Khara. Okay. Kuji Khara. Kuji Han Made. Benkyo Shimashita. So I am breaking each and every word so that the person who does not understand Japanese can understand. Kuji is 9 o'clock. Okay. And Hara here is from. Kuji Han is 9:30. Made is till. Uh, you can say that Made means till and until. Okay, I'm editing here. Made is till or until. Okay, till, until. So Made is till. Then Benkyo Shimashita. It means studied. Okay. So the person is saying that the summary I'm writing here. Person started studying from 9 and ended up at 9:30. So why we have used Made here? Why we have used Made here? Because it's a continuous action. Okay, why it's a continuous action? Because the person started 9 o'clock and then continued his studies till 9:30. So it was a continuous action. So that's why I use Made and not Madeni. Madeni can't be used for continuous action. Only Made will be used for continuous action. Okay. So here this is, so the translation will be, I studied from 9 to 9:30. Okay. Another example. I will submit by this Monday. I will submit by this Monday means that the deadline is Monday. and the person has to submit before this submit line, before this deadline, right? So when I say deadline, deadline always means that you have to do the action before this time. You understanding, guys? That what is deadline? Deadline means yet that you can't depend on the deadline. Deadline means you have to do the action before the deadline. So I'll submit by this Monday, deadline Monday. So the person has to submit before the deadline. Okay. So the Japanese will be gets yobi made ni submit is dashimasu. Dashimasu. Getsuyobi made ni dashimasu. So what is Getsuyobi? Getsuyobi is Monday. What is made ni? By this time. The target is Monday, but the report, the anything which you want to submit before this deadline, okay? And dashimasu means to submit. Okay, what is the meaning of dashimasu? To submit. Now, I will summarize what I have taught you is that today we studied continuous and non-continuous action. If the action is continuous, we will use made. If the action is not continuous, we will use made. What is made? That I will do this, okay, or the action has continued till this time, okay. So let's take an example. If I take the example of Made, so the best example is sleep. You started sleeping from 10 p.m., okay. Then the action continued, and you woke up at 5 a.m. IST. So the action is continuing, and then stopped, okay. This Madani means that it should be a non-continuous activity. Okay. And Madani means that there is a target line. So the target date is, example, if I say that I will submit the report by this Monday, so the target date is Monday, and I have to submit the report or anything before this time. So Madani means the action has to be done before the deadline. Okay, so I hope this is very much clear to you. And for Madani also, I will make a sentence. Just 1 minute. Let's take an example. If I say Made, so I will say that you can say like, Hachiji, Hachiji Kara, Fuji Made, Ren Shu Shimashita. So Hachiji is 8 o'clock. Okay. Kuji is 9 o'clock. Okay. And Khara is from. Made is till. Then Renshu Shimashita is practiced. So it will be I practiced from 8 to 9. So why Madani is used? Because the practice was continued from 8 to 9. Now I'll say that I will write letter by 10 p.m. So it means the deadline is 10 p.m. It's not a continuous action. It's a target based. It's not a continuous action. So the person, letter spelling is also wrong. Sorry. So the person has to submit letter before 10 p.m. So it will be Ju ji madeni tegami o kaki mas. Juji is 10 o'clock. Juji. Okay. Juji, 10 o'clock. Made is till. Ni. Uh, I will repeat again. So basically, Juji means 10 o'clock. Then Madeni. Madeni will be by this time. What is Tegami here? Tegami means letter. O is a grammar particle here, which I will not teach you now. In the later video, in the future videos, I'll also introduce O particle, and Khakimas is to write. So if you translate it, so this will come that I will write the letter by 10 p.m. Okay, so the person has to write the letter before 10 p.m. Deadline is 10 p.m. So I hope you understood the video and it will be helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching this, and do like and subscribe if you like it. Thank you.